So it's fall. As you can see when you look around, the leaves are in their full colors or there's no leaves at all. It's gotten to that point. But now it's that time to relax, kick back, have some hot chocolate. Wait a minute, no, that might not be for a couple more months. Okay, so now it's time to do all those things that you're scrambling to do before the snow falls in our situation. If you're in the south, obviously may not have that problem, but here we do. So I'm running around today trying to get all the mulch that I had piled up in the laneway. You've probably seen it over the last few months in the videos. It's been there so long, even the tarp underneath is starting to rot. So I'm trying to get that moved into the places where I know next spring, next year, we will need it. I'm going to take a little break for that, and I'm going to focus more on cutting down some things that need to get cut down for the end of the year. Let me show you the one right over by the goat pen, taunting them. But I'm not going to have it now. Hi, girls. Hi, ladies. Hi, ladies. How are you? Hi, ladies. So I'm glad these guys have a little treat today. We have a blackberry bush over here, actually vines that I need to trim back. I haven't done it for a couple of years. I'm going to cut it back, but instead of throwing the branches out right away, I'm going to add them to the pile I have in here. I have to get in here as well before the snow starts to fall and clean up all these branches that are left here bare, because those were wild raspberries that I cut back for them. The goats just love the leaves. As you guys know, if they were to get loose, they would clear out the grapevine, they would clear out the blackberries, the raspberries, all those bushes, blueberries, anything like that, because they just love that stuff. So I'm going to cut back what's left of these blackberries, let the goats have it, and when they're done with all of that, I'll go back in, I'll clean up all the branches and get rid of them. Okay, hey, who wants it? So as you can see, these guys really enjoy the leaves. So they'll clean those branches up for me, and then I'll take them away and let them dry up and burn them, or I'll take them to the compost pile. I see greeters talking to you there, so you're come to see you. So you guys probably won't remember this, but this chicken that's in front of Cindy right now, we call her Greeter. She got her name because when we first started hatching our own chicks, which must be about three years or so ago now, Greeter was from the first hatch of chicks we ever did. And she's probably one of the only chickens left from that particular batch. But the thing about her is she never really grew. So as a young chick, all her brothers and sisters would get bigger and grow. And as we hatched more chicks that year, we just left her with those chicks. And she just, each new batch, she just stayed with them because she just never seemed to get that big. Hence the name Greeter. So she was always the greeting chicken for the new chicks that were born on the homestead. And Greeter is over here with the goats now, and a couple of the other chickens that we decided to let kind of spend their time and live their life out over here with the goats. So, since Greeter is one that Cindy won't let me harvest.
So our Jerusalem artichokes, sunchoke, whatever you want to call it, is growing really tall. We actually have two. The flowers have died off. The leaves on the inside are starting to die off, and once the rest die off, we can actually harvest the root vegetable, and we're pretty excited to see how that goes because this is something new for us this year. The comfrey is growing again. This is like our 5th harvest this year, I believe, which is amazing. Obviously it's not as tall as it does get most of the time. It usually gets to like here and has these purple flowers, but I don't think it's going to grow a whole lot more this year just because the temperatures are getting quite cold. So I'm going to harvest this up, give it to the chickens because the goats don't like it. My goats don't like it. And let them enjoy it. It's so nice to be harvesting stuff, putting stuff away for winter. I don't like the cold weather, but I do like to start to clean things up and start planning for next year again. All right, so we found that the geese, the ducks, and the chickens all seem to enjoy the comfrey. The ducks will probably take a while to make their way over here. They're pretty timid, but eventually I think they will. Your birds are hissing at me. No. Do something about your birds. I made Bert put up this fence because every time I went to feed the chickens and the ducks, I had to have like a branch or something to keep them away. They're aggressive. I'm not a fan.
You guys can also see as we look around the garden here, Cindy's been working away at it, trying to get it ready for the winter. Harvested most everything. I think she's going to do a short video soon where she's going to harvest the onions and freeze dry those, so stay tuned for that. But if you look around, it's looking pretty fall. Very, very dull. Colors are all beiges and browns. We're also setting up the raised beds for next year, so we were trying to get prepared. So we got 2 of them laid out. We still have to find dirt for them, which will probably happen in the spring. We got 2 more over here, no, 3 more over by the fence. 2, 3, maybe, I'm not even sure. Might be 2. So we got a couple more anyway to set up over here as well. Plan next year is to leave space around all the raised beds so we can cut the grass and just go about things that way. Just plant in raised beds and keep everything else neat and tidy. So we'll see how that goes as an alternative to what we've been trying in the last few years. Trimming a little bit here on the raspberry. These are yellow raspberries, and I'm just making sure that they don't take root in the ground because I really don't want them to spread. That's why they're in the bucket. This is where we are today, cleaning up, getting things ready. It's almost the end of October. In this area, you just never know. We could have snow next week, week after, right around that Halloween, October 31st mark. You just never know. Sometimes it's like a wet snow, or we could have green grass right through till January. The seasons, year to year, it seems like it's getting milder and milder. We don't seem to get the snow we used to, and we don't get the cold for as long as we used to, but that doesn't mean this isn't the year that we do. So we prepare as though that's what's going to happen.